the Pillar of Faith recognition. This fall, John will be attending Three Rivers Community College to study criminal justice and to pursue a career goal of becoming an environmental conservation police officer. Please welcome class and student council president, John Coleman.
Good evening, Dr. Menounos, Dr. Vega, Mrs. King, Dr. Kaiser, Mrs. Goyette, faculty, family, friends, and graduates of the class of 2019. I'm going to be good, be brief, and then I'll be gone because I'm the one standing between you and your celebration, so I'll make this quick. We have made it. Each and every one of us has overcome a number of challenges during the years, but we have all been successful. Today is an honor because today, June 14th, is Flag Day. I have a passion for history and I've earned the privilege to be an Eagle Scout, so I'll explain what this day means. The first celebration of the United States flag was held in 1877 on the 100th anniversary of the Flag Resolution of 1777. So the first annual recognition of the flag's birthday was during 1885 when a school teacher, B.J. Singrad, organized a gathering of students to observe the flag. Another school teacher, George Balch, led to a formal observances of Flag Day on June 14th by the New York State Board of Education, and many other states followed through after that. During 1916, President Wilson made a proclamation that June 14th become a national observed event, but it was not until August 3rd, 1949, when an act of Congress designated June 14th of each year as National Flag Day. Flag Day has great significance and symbolism to our military, and with that, I would like to thank all the men and women of our armed forces, past and present, for all you have done to support the American dream of freedom. This includes my peers in the class of 2019 who have enlisted and will be departing this summer for their respective military training. Thank you for your service. Class of 2019, I would also like to honor the family members and mentors of ours who can't be with us here today, those who are no longer with us. I'm sure they are looking down right now and are so very proud of the accomplishments you present here today. Tonight is a special night for the 147 graduates, families, teachers, and support staff. High school is just the start. From this point forward, some of us graduates will be pursuing our trades. Some of us graduates will pursue post-secondary education. Some of us graduates are going into the workforce. Some of us graduates are going into the military. New challenges start as opportunities. Embrace these challenges and doing your best. You must remember that every day is a day to learn. Make the most out of every day and always take the high moral road. That is it on my end. Enjoy your celebrations. Graduates, it has truly been an honor. Until we meet again, go in peace.
Thank you, John. Salutatorian Lena De Laurentiis will be attending St. John's University in their honors program as a psychology major under a pre-med advising track. Lena has a career goal of becoming an OBGYN and working within Doctors Without Borders organization. Lena hopes to be a catalyst for changing women's health on a global level, specifically in preventing the lessening inequalities in healthcare for all women of all backgrounds. A health technology student, certified nursing assistant, and Brian Dance Academic Award recipient, Lena is both a member and the secretary of Norwich Tech's Honor Society and Rho Kappa Honor Society. In addition to representing Norwich Tech as a student council parliamentarian. Please welcome the class of 2019 salutatorian, Rita De Lorenzo.
Good evening, honored guests, faculty, families, and class of 2019. I promise to keep this short, as I'm sure everyone wants to get out of this hot gym as soon as possible. I'd like to start by congratulating the class of 2019 on finally making it here. As I sat down to write this speech, I realized I had very little idea of what to actually talk about. So I asked my sister, Kayla, what she wished she knew when she graduated high school. She responded with one phrase: I wish someone told me how hard being an adult would be. I then replied that was not exactly the type of advice that I was looking for, and that I wasn't trying to give my classmates an existential crisis. I then asked my mom for some help. Her words were, it only gets harder from here on out. As you can see, I am surrounded by extremely positive people. So now I was on my own to figure out what I was going to talk about. So I sat and I thought, and I came up with nothing. I started to worry. Oh my gosh, I have to publicly speak in 2 weeks in front of hundreds of people, and I have nothing to talk about. And then it hit me. I was terrified of failing at writing this speech. I was so afraid about having to make this moment perfect, and that in itself was making me unable to complete the task. You see, this is a mindset I want you all to avoid as we move on to this new chapter. We have shared the last 4 years together, and now we're all moving on and leaving the familiarity of high school. Some of us to college, some into the workforce, and the rest into the military. These are all very daunting avenues when you think about them. So again, I say, I want you all to avoid what I did when I sat down to write the speech. Don't get caught up in the need to do everything perfect or what is conceived as the right way for fear of failure. There's an Italian quote, solo chi non fa, non falla. This means only those who do nothing make no mistakes. Don't let the fear of failing prevent you from taking every chance and opportunity that you come across in life. Let yourself fail. Because with failure comes wisdom, and with wisdom comes success. I have strong faith that each and every one of you has the potential for success if you just put the fear aside and persevere. As the childhood icon, Hannah Montana once said, nobody's perfect. You live and you learn it again and again until you get it right. Now, before I rush off the stage for time's sake, I would just like to thank a few people. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Farr for helping me push through my last math credit, because I'm sure that I would not have passed without her keeping me calm through limits and church functions. I would also like to thank the various faculty advisors for Rho Kappa, National Honor Society, Student Council, and the Peer Mentors Group for always encouraging me to be the best student and person I could possibly be. Next, I would like to thank my staff instructors for always teaching me that best practice comes with the 2 P's, productivity and positivity. Lastly, I would like to thank my family for the endless support and car rides throughout my high school career. Thank you again. Good night.
Thank you, Lena. Electrical student Matthew Fells, class of 2019 valedictorian. Matt has been involved in Norge Tech's work-based learning program for the past 2 years as an electrical apprentice with the Hunter Electric. After finishing in first place at the Connecticut Skills USA competition, Matt will be competing in the national level in Kentucky next week at Skills USA. He will be competing in residential wiring. Matt is a member of Rho Kappa Honor Society. In the fall, he will be attending the University of Connecticut. He'll be studying in the School of Engineering on a presidential scholarship. Please welcome class valedictorian Matthew Feld.
Good evening, and welcome class of 2019, faculty, administration, and honored guests. We gather here today on the brink of the future. It's not a distant reality anymore. It begins here, it begins today. We began high school as adolescents, but we're leaving here as adults. We've completed an education in both academics and a desired trade that will serve as the platform we use to launch ourselves into the future. Some of us will go on to college. Some will go straight into their desired field, and a handful have decided to go into the military to serve our country. Each and every one of us will travel down our own path. No matter where you go or what you do, there are challenges ahead of us. What I'm asking from each of you, and from myself, is to meet those challenges straight on with high expectations for yourself. It's not enough to simply try to get by in life. That doesn't move the world forward. You must try to excel in everything you do, strive for excellence in every task each cross path. Imagine if every individual lived up to his or her own potential. Think about how amazing and how much better off the world would be. Our society needs people that are willing to work hard to receive their paycheck. The world needs people that are looking for higher education and those who are working to become as skilled as they can in their respective trades. We are very lucky at Norwich Tech to have had the opportunity to try out many different trades and choose one that was right for us. Well, we may not have the power to inspire the entire world to try for its success, but we do have the power to try to achieve it for ourselves. My challenge to each of you and to myself is to do all that you can do to reach your full potential. If each of the 147 students in this graduating class is able to do that, just imagine the effect that would have. The future is truly in our hands, so let's make the most of it. Congratulations, you did it.
Thank you, Matt. Distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and friends, through the principal's authority, I have duly examined the technical and academic records of this class and have certified that all requirements have been met as set forth by the Connecticut Technical Education and Career Systems Board of Education, and therefore are eligible to receive their high school diploma. It is with great pride that I present to you Norwich Technical High School's graduating class of 2019. I would like to introduce Mr. Peter Fiasconero, Department Head of Automotive.
Automotive. Leah Teresa Ann Ayala. Gustav F. Fender IV. Matthew P. Dittrich. Adam C. Forster. Chaz A. Farrell. Eric R. Hayden. Christopher M. Hughes. Jesse L. Kirkham. Adam J. Crickson. Nathan M. Manifold. James Anthony Orr. David S. Resley. Kyle Edward Reynolds. Austin M. Smith. Ryan Son Bora. Mark William Wheeler. Sean A. Wyatt. At this time, I would like to introduce Dr. Jesse Morin and Ms. Alisa Pelosi.
Biotechnology. Haley Elizabeth Bill. John Francis Coleman. Ashley Rose Check. Samantha S. Broad. Emerald P. Haller. Gabrielle Lynn Martin. Joshua Edward McConnell. Nathaniel R. Paget. Douglas J. Rediger. Edward S. Russell. Aaron J. Took. Kelsey G. Williams. I'd like to introduce Mr. John Kelly.
Carpentry. Savannah Marie Adams. Jeremy Joseph Alfieri. Brendan David Bernier. Matthew John Blanche. Preston Jacob Blanchett. Christopher James Cameron. Pedro Castillo Santos. Edgardo Luis Cruz II. Jordan Thomas Galalo. Will Daniel Korinick. Joseph M.